Welcome to my custom interloper run. I'm Knifo29 and here's what's in my inventory. We're down to 34. There's what we got in there. You know what? Actually, I can drop those matches too. That'll leave a little bit. I have to put those on still. That's what we got there. And we're on day 65, and here's our skills. Look at, we can crouch. There we go. And that's the time of day. Now, everything I had on me is in here. That's pretty much stuff that I'm gonna take back one day. There's all those saplings, and before I forget, put those back on. Wait a second, what do I have here? You're at 86, you're at 97. Maybe I didn't forget to take that extra pair of snow pants. Let's put you there and you there. What does that do? That's 33 and a half. What can I do? I don't have any books that I'm aware of that I can read. That's been read. Yeah. I don't have any guts. I don't know if I really want to repair something that's at 85 already. I mean, I can make water. So that's an hour and 24. That should be enough. I don't want to drink yet. I might drink one of these birch bark teas here. Just wondering. Well, ear fleece. Pry bar. That's at least something I can do. How long are you? 19 until melted. This metal up there. We got papers there. I mean, I guess I can clean up the joint. I think ultimately I'm just gonna end up passing time. Ooh, I can rip you apart. We'll see how long that takes to come apart. What do we got? So we have about 50 minutes. 20 minutes. You haven't started a new run yet. Maybe have a small break and start a new run Monday, your next day off. You just updated the notes and left a note about the suitcase. Nice. Yeah, because you know what? I usually don't recheck the suitcase. I don't need that. I don't think. Who knows? Let's do that. I'm gonna take you. And where are you? I actually really like how that works. It starts all mixed, but as soon as you put one in, it only shows you those similar drinks. That is a great idea. Alright, I don't need all of this cloth. How many bandages? I have 6. I'm gonna leave 4. Is this weather clearing up? It almost sounds like it is. The problem here... you know what? Oh, that fire's out. Where are you? I'm gonna drink that. That's my only calories right now, so... I don't know, let's have a peek. Well, what are you gonna do, right? I mean, we can go look for some cattails. Ah, right there. That'll help. Alright. Maybe across the tracks. I saw those ones. Alright. This'll help big time. You might do some different settings in the new game. Not doing the challenge with wearing maid clothes might come up with different challenge. Okay. Any idea on what you might come up with? How many do I have now? I have 9. Oh, there's actually more than I thought there was. I got a challenge for you. No turning off cabin fever. Or Timberwolves. How's that for a challenge? I think I got everything out here. There might be one still. I thought I bypassed one to get to another one, but maybe I didn't. Alright, let's get back inside and warm up. Oh, there's wood right here. And coal. I did not know that. Well, you know what? We got nothing better to do. I guess I can harvest these rabbits. You still want to get a 1,000-day run? You had Timberwolves on your last game. Oh boy, cabin fever. You really do hate that. Yeah. It can be a bit of a pain, but it also keeps you outdoors, right? The only time you really run into trouble is when it's time to make a bear coat or something like that. Or if, say, you're wanting to make like 700 arrows at one time, like you like to do so much. Alright, we can do that. Man, this wind needs to go away. I got 13 of these guys. I'm hoping when we get to the airfield that there's those deer out in the field. I mean, I can leave right now once we warm up, but at the same time, I have sticks, right? I have sticks, I have fire starter, I have 2 of those, I have 7 coal. Well, you know what? I got nothing better to do. Let's just go. I mean, I don't think it's possible to really get lost on this first stretch as I get lost. I think we sat through enough of the blizzard that it should be dying down shortly. But again, I'm not so much worried about getting lost. I'm more worried about freezing. And I got 9 arrows. One of those will break after 1 shot. That's okay. Hey, Coach, welcome in. No worries, bud. No need to be sorry. We got a never-ending blizzard here.
If I don't warm up soon.
Now, if there's no deer out there in that field, at the airfield, It's not the end of the world. There's gonna be food inside the hangar. We still have 5 more cattails. It's not bad. What happened? Oh, okay. I was looking at chat and then I just looked at my screen and nothing was happening. Like, uh-oh. I got worried. I might want to accumulate some of these guys. And I get a wind block and it's... Oh, well, wind block it's only -4. So you're thinking for the challenge, every time you enter a map, you can't leave that until you've met a quota of animal kills. That could be interesting. I'm just going to pick up the ones that are directly in my path. And I'm trying to decide. I definitely want to take the goat down, but at the same time, I'm not sure if goating in these visibility conditions is the best idea, or if just sticking to the path is the best idea.
I'll take it.
Oh damn, you know what? That just reminded me, I forgot to drop off all those matches. Whatever. But anyways, like, I mean, we saw that one time trying to stick to a path in low visibility didn't work out very well for me. I'm pretty sure if I goat down, I can get where I'm going without seeing. But we're gonna have to go rest up in this cave first anyways, so... Yeah, apparently Murd was saying there's something new on this map, but he didn't tell me what it was. We're not likely to find it out this go-around, as we're pretty much here just for the radio. And hopefully a deer. We'll save the majority of the exploration for when we have to come back after the signal void, assuming we live past that. A moose browsing on the runway would be nice, yeah, wouldn't it? Oh, here's a dilemma now, too. Alright, I'm taking those just because I'm here. If I go down here, I miss that trailer, but the cave is not too far. This is where Murd says, that's not the goat spot. And I say, it isn't, really? Oh boy. Just walk on down. Oh yeah, a new 6-burner would be nice. There should be one 6-burner in every region. I also heard people complaining about zone of contamination not having a forge. They said that would give people more reason to go back. And they may be right. Alright. I know I go this way. But I'm just wondering, is that cave just right behind me? I think it is. Do I not go this way? Apparently I don't go that way. Oh. I don't know why, but when I... Oh, there's the cave. Alright, that's good. Let's get out of this wind. I feel like I'm yelling right now. Oh, that's not a bag. Alright, what do we got? Sprained wrist. Now my bandages are on the bottom. Oh, you can't even drop that. That's where they belong. So if I do that, does that change them? No. There we go. That's where they belong. Well, I don't want to sleep. I just want to warm up, to be honest. Okay, now I actually know where I am. I thought I was facing a different direction, but I know where I'm at now. But man, this blizzard is not letting up. I wish it would, because honestly, when it's like this, I can't tell how loud I'm talking. I know I'm talking loud enough, but I might be talking too loud. Ooh, cattails. Oh, lots of cattails. You know what? Where's that thermos?
Freezing.
Oh, they're cold. Okay, well, those don't last nearly as long as I thought they did. Something like 230-ish cattails in this region. Wow. And the thing is, I don't probably need them because, like I said earlier, there's going to be food in the hangar. Let's just take what I got and go. Oh man, look at them all. Coach had to turn his sound down because of the wind and me yelling. Murd says, yeah, it's loud. Sorry. Ain't nothing I can do about it. Y'all are lucky you don't have it in your ears like I do. This blizzard has been all day long. Like all day. It's literally been going since the time I woke up this morning. And it is almost time to go to bed. Well, it's not almost time, it's like... Let's do that. Let's just run. It's a little quieter in here, except for the sound of the pain. Oh, really? I thought I went out the other door. I'm gonna mess that up forever, I think. Alright, and the only downside of running, though, is it decreases my food, my calories. Oh wow, that's a pretty cool shift you got there, Merd. I've never had a job where I had a shift like that, like a whole day. The closest I had was at my other... Oh, listen, silence. I can talk normal. The closest I ever had was my previous job if we had to wait for a truck to come in. It was our option. If you want to do work, you can do work. If you want to just sit there and do your nails or whatever you want to do, go ahead. You're here to wait for that truck and that truck alone. I'm not gonna check the plane. That's the closest, and usually that was like an hour at most. Well, I gotta take those things. I will say though, I mean, I don't know how much I would like that. I mean, for you it's a little bit different because you like reading. I'd rather sweep the floor sometimes than do absolutely nothing, just because I get bored and then I start saying to myself, what the hell am I doing here? And then I get grouchy. I don't need to be here. Just standing around doing nothing. I can be having fun at home. But if I was a book reader, it's a different story. I would probably take enjoyment from sitting around there reading a book. If that was my gig. Knife of Crouchy? No way. Do you remember the Snickers bars where they used to have like your, your mood on them? I remember I went to work one day, I didn't know that they had these, and I got to work and, you know, gets around lunchtime, like, wonder if she put a chocolate bar in my lunch. I open it up, there's a Snickers, and on the front it says Grouchy. I'm like, oh, whoever came up with this idea, if I was the boss, you're getting a raise. This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It's not nearly enough of those people in advertising these days. These days, it's all about just putting some annoying hook in your head. Doesn't take skill to be annoying. I don't know if in where you all live, if you get the new A&W commercial, but I mean, I've complained about the ads on YouTube the last couple of months. I got a skippable ad the other day, and it was the A&W commercial where the girls are sitting there after the one says to the other, like, wasn't that bad, was it? Just says something like that. And then they show what actually went on. Even when that ad comes on and it's skippable, I don't skip it because I don't know. I burst when right at the end where the girl's like, "You're a good driver." I love that. Whoever made that one needs a raise too. If you can make an ad that makes me not skip it, you are the master. The rest of you that make those annoying ones, that's what you are. You have no talent for nothing. That's right, I said it. You guys disappoint me. You haven't seen the A&W commercial? No, this ain't a rant. That's not a rant. It's me. The random rant thing. What are you talking about? You are so lucky right now, Merd. I got a good mind to pause this stream and type in a bunch of those sirens and say, random viewer doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, that's what it is. But I can't. I'm busy. You don't have A&W in the US, Coach? It's a burger joint.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Hey, Kato. Welcome in, bud. It's time of day. It's almost nighttime. Jeans can stay. Well, luckily, we just picked up some dog food. You don't have to starve. You can eat the puppy food. Oh, Merd, you don't have A&W down there? See, I kind of imagined you wouldn't have it there. But I kind of thought it was big enough, and it's been around long enough. I mean, A&W's been around since I was a wee little lad. I think it started in the 40s or 50s. I would have assumed it was in the US. Maybe it is in the US, it's just not in Connecticut. Maybe they used to be in Connecticut, but when the whalers departed, they said, well, no point in us staying either.
The guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Hey, freak. Shut up and eat the dog food. But I can understand it not being in Australia. Although when I see like tourist shows on TV and like they're showing like, you know, Japan and Thailand and this and that, and I'm seeing like you know, McDonald's and such, I just assume that all the major places, and I always have kind of figured A&W was a major place, but I do realize, I mean, in the US, you guys have so many places that we don't have. So I can see why some of these, if they're a Canadian place, I can see why they don't go there, just because there's so much more competition. But your places are coming here more and more. Canada's finally becoming noticed by our basement dwellers. They're like, wow, there's a whole country of people up there that we can tap into. They're like real people and stuff too. I'm like, yeah, we are, and we eat. We require food. Aurora. Oh, see, there is one in Sydney. Say, who's crazy now? Sydney's around 1,300 kilometers away from you. Well, that's okay, because, I mean, Montreal is like, what? I don't know. If you're on Google Maps, type of, how far is Montreal from Edmonton? And occasionally when people hear that you're from Canada, like, oh, have you been to the Canadian Grand Prix? No, it's like 8 trillion miles away. They don't understand that this is a large landmass. From sea to shining sea. It shouldn't be shining. I can't even say that. Wow, Jesus. It shouldn't be shining sea. It should be from sea to glistening sea, or sea to glimmering sea. Sea doesn't shine. The only time the sea shines when a ship is going down and its lights are still on. I think it's good. I think we can just go to bed. You know what? Let's eat that. I'm gonna drop this. What a waste. And, oh, you know what? I'm drinking a tea. Will I have enough room to whip out my thermos? Can I? Oh, okay. If I do that, it does that. Where'd you go? There you went. Take it all. Good job. There we go. Wow, there's nearly 1,000 A&W restaurants worldwide and approximately 600 in the US. But 0 in Connecticut. All right. I can get rid of those. Wow, I'm up to 52 already. What did I have? Some of this wood can stay. You know what? The sticks can stay too. We might need those one day. Taters. I might regret. I got 15 cattails still. That's calories, and that's calories. Okay, I'm wearing everything. Yeah. I don't know why I like to bring these back with me. I have 13 full. I should... Honestly... I should do that. For when we come back. I'll leave 2 of those. Double check. I think everything's good. Oh, what time of day is it? It's not even. What can I do? What can I do? Whatever can I do? Some makeshift puke buckets after you eating the dog food. Oh, you know what I did yesterday? I was thinking about I was making tomato soup. And so when I was, I emptied the can in, and I rinsed out the can with hot water. Hello. I rinsed out the can with hot water, and I rinsed it well. Like, there was nothing left in it. And I'm like, I wonder what the water tastes like. Oh. It's like someone turned off the switch. There's death for you right there. You're alive, and plink, now you're done. I'm gonna whoops, no. I'm gonna sleep 1 hour. So I'm like, I wonder, I'm like, hey, we always drink out of the cans in the long dark. So I filled the can up after I rinsed it thoroughly. It was clean. That water tasted horrible. It tasted like, oh my god, it tasted like watered down tomato soup. Oh, you know what else I had? I picked up another saw. And I guess while I'm on this tab, let's do that. Trying to look at chat. It do sound like it's no longer a blizzard. Alright, first things first. Tower. Might go check out that area. I also might not. I might just say screw it and go strictly for the tower, get the radio. I don't see the deer. I don't see the deer. I see the bunny. Alright, I need the 5 of you. I got 3. Did I get the recipe or did you miss that? I think I grabbed it. I remember seeing it and crouching. And the purpose of me crouching was to pick it up. Yeah, the thing about the can, yeah, if you have no other option, shit, I'd take an old can of oil and boil water in that can too. I wouldn't care. Like, well, this might give me a tummy ache, but not having the water will kill me, so. Maglands. You had to go to the washroom, that's why you asked? I don't recall seeing you raise your hand asking for permission to leave. Inexcusable, Murd. Inexcusable. Give me a second here.
This will come in handy.
Because I want to check recipes. I have 3. Thompson's, Ranger, and Flight Porridge. That's got to be this one, right? Careful, Murd. Coach is trying to pinpoint your location. Oh, and I should warn you all, I might be in a weird mood today because 2 reasons actually. First reason is, what time did I go to bed yesterday? I woke up extra early yesterday, and because I had my course yesterday, I thought I do not want to be dead tired, so I had a nap. And then when bedtime came around, I wasn't really all that tired. I think I was playing SnowRunner until about... Oh, I have 5 metal. Which is the door? It's this one? I'm gonna guess that I was playing SnowRunner till about at least 3 in the morning. And I woke up and it was about 4-ish. I laid there for another hour or so. And then I got up and said, whatever, I guess I'm not sleeping. The other part of that is that I didn't realize when I went shopping yesterday that I was out of coffee, the decaf. And so last night, when I made my coffee before my course, I was drinking regular coffee in the evening, so caffeine hits me hard these days since I've been off of it. I've basically turned into that guy that's like, you know what, anything after noon, I cannot drink caffeine. And that's exactly what I ended up having to do. And I just... There we go. There we go. We got the radio. And... So yeah. The combination of not having sleep and having caffeine way too late in the day, and obviously some very, very late, like 2-ish in the morning. At some point today, I'm gonna crash hard. What's SnowRunner? Hey. That was weird, it wouldn't let me out. SnowRunner is one of my favorite games right now. It is an off-road game where you don't drive off-road vehicles, you drive work trucks, like semis and such. And you have to repair bridges, rock slides, by bringing certain materials to the area. And you do little tasks of running this and that to here and there. Well, that's highly disappointing. There ain't no deer. Let's go look for the bow. I've considered streaming SnowRunner. The thing is, I'm trying to have PG chat, which, to be honest, at this point, I think this was discussed the last time. I think the PG chat can be eased up on a little bit now. We don't have somebody that might run wild. I think as long as there's no vulgarity in chat, we're all adults.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
I mean, one thing I've never understood, I've said before, I mean, some of you guys have heard me or seen me on Discord. I swear like a trucker. And if that offends you as a trucker, I swear as a sailor. And if that offends you as a sailor, I don't care. Because I live in the prairies and I probably won't ever run into you. I will run into a trucker. But I've been in other streams where the streamer is swearing non-stop. I've never once had an urge to type a swear word into the chat. Now, being the actual streamer, that's a little bit different. When I'm typing, I have time to think about what I'm saying. When I'm streaming, I don't really have that kind of time. Sometimes something happens and it just comes out of my mouth. And I don't know if you... I think Coach missed it. I actually did swear way back there, right before I went into the building to get the radio. I think Coach missed it, because I am only seeing a huh right now. And I think that huh is for the easing up a bit on the PG thing. I don't think it's for what I said way back there. I said a naughty word. Slang for poop. Caca. But I don't care, because like I said, I have about an hour's worth of sleep, and I'm wired on caffeine right now. So, for me, this is probably the equivalent to being doped up on some cocaine. I can't tell you. I drank so much caffeine before that it had no effect on me, but these days, wow. I am way too far from where I want to be. I want to be by the shore. Where's the hunting blind? I think it's over here, but I'm not sure. Anyway, so back to what I was talking about. SnowRunner, next to the Long Dark, SnowRunner currently is like my other most favorite game. I love that game. But that game is equal parts of incredible amounts of fun mixed with incredible amounts of frustration. So if I ever did stream SnowRunner, it might be potty mouth time, because oh man, the auto winch is the worst mechanic in that game. If you don't know what auto winch is, it's like Spider-Man. You're going along, you get stuck, you hit F, and that instantly shoots your winch line out to something. There's also a manual way of doing it, which is the more precise way. But you have big trucks. And sometimes, actually, let's say most times, you'll see a large tree there that you know you can winch from. But it'll be surrounded by a bunch of smaller trees. And the game doesn't prioritize the larger trees. It's like, oh, you want to rip down that tree? Okay, rip it down. You want to rip that one? They should actually have an achievement in that game for like ripping 10,000 trees out of the ground, because you'll get that in your first week. And when you're stuck, it's infuriating, because even if you go into manual winch, sometimes you can't tell precisely which dot is for that major tree, that big tree. You'll think you'll put it on that one. Nope. Just ripped another tree out of the ground. And when that happens, guess what comes out of my mouth? Filth. So, that's one reason I don't stream that game. Alright, where the hell am I? I should have been at shore by now. Does Hinterland make SnowRunner? No. Some Russian company makes it. And it's funny because they're a little biased. There's American trucks and there's Russian trucks. They're a little biased to the Russian trucks. The Russian trucks kick butt. The American trucks are alright, but I don't think they're nearly as good as the Russian ones. And honestly, I don't have a problem with that, because if I made the game and it had, say, Canadian and any other country's trucks, I would have bias towards the Canadian ones. Although I don't know that there actually is Canadian trucks. I think they're just American trucks. But you know what I'm saying. I'm going back this way because I'm semi-lost. We're not really lost anymore, but we're cold. And I really don't know how I did not end up at shore. You said a blizzard or glimmer fog this far out at the airfield is tough? I just aced it. Tough schmuff. Can I drink? Yep. I may as well eat those up. And I'm gonna drink one of those. Well, I guess I got nothing better to do. I may as well loot these guys. Lots of luck for the tired one today.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Hello, leather. Well, that'll kill an hour and a half or whatever it takes to rip it apart. I checked both of those. Pretty sure I did. My memory works really, really, really good when I'm tired, as you can tell. Murd wants a stretch. Alright, Murd, give me a minute here. Let me do this so I don't forget what I've done. There's some more cloth. I don't think I'm gonna rip it apart. I'm pretty sure I'm ripping apart the flight jacket because it's leather. But I don't think I'm gonna rip apart a sweater just to get some cloth. I want to push the buttons. Give me a button in here to push. Your memory works when you're not tired? So you're saying you're always tired when streaming? Probably. Actually, I'll be honest. In 4 years of not working, I was really good at keeping a proper sleep schedule. Going to bed at midnight, no later. Getting up at 7 without an alarm. And the last 3 days, I think, have just blown that away. Like, it's just gone. I'm back to needing a nap. Alright, I'm gonna do a stretch here. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's a good old man tired stretch. Does he need stitches? Alright, we don't have insomnia yet. Let's just go in the basement. Didn't find any books that I can read, did I? Oh, what did I have papers on me? What the hell? Oh, look at that. I don't know why, I just love to get into these little nooks to drop my stuff I don't want. Makes me feel better. You know what? I'm gonna take this with me. But I don't think I need to take pills. I'm revising my rules, because that was one thing too. Like any of the medications, I used to just bring them all. Or as many that I could remember to bring. But I'm going to revise that a little bit. 30 minutes. All right, 79 on our boots. Oh, and I can drop you. So we had 1 day of blizzard and we're well into another day of glimmer fog. How much insomnia risk we still have? What do I have in here? I'm not happy about finding that. I can't leave them because they're ammunition. They have to come. I'm not changing that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Half a kilo of matches. And I don't have anything for that. I don't know that I want to do that. Yeah, you know what? That you're not wrong on that, Coach. The amount of matches really does sneak up on you. It's another 30 minutes. Is there another one? This is ridiculous. That's 2 days wasted. And now it sounds like there's an aurora. It's too early for an aurora. You can't have an aurora and glimmer fog at the same time, but you heard the music. I'm sure you did, right? I mean, it's too early for an aurora, but I swear I heard the music. I have no choice. I have to go after the bunnies. Actually, let's put that away for now. I didn't want to do this because I'm dreading finding a revolver. Well, actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I just remembered I don't have to take it. I will take you for now. There's a heavy hammer. Uh-oh. Oh, this is a snow pile. Okay, it's not embedded in the ground. Coach actually heard chickens. Yeah, it was crazy. Now I never heard them. If I ever jumped in a helicopter and heard that beeping, I'm like, get out, it's gonna blow! Alright, we go out this side. I can check these hatches. I don't need cloth. I don't see anything in there. This is gonna kind of move you out into the open. Just for next time that we come here, what's it? Oh. I think I'll check this plane and I'll go back in. I mean, I know I've said countless times that I don't think insomnia has ever actually affected me.
I think I can use this.
But I'd still rather not have it. I'd also really like to find a book, though. How quickly does it go up? Do those bunnies run around in glimmer fog? Doesn't look like it. Maybe it makes their little furry feet tingle. Alright. I don't want those. Wow, look at that, 197. Alright, where is it? Is this just me imagining that that's coming to an end?
I'll take it.
Hey, look at you. Look at you. That's a different one. Yeah, these toilets have tanks. I already checked though, if you click on the bowl and it takes the water, and then you try clicking on the tank, it's all gone.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Shut up, Astrid, or I'll go outside and give you insomnia. Wow, that's 3 of those. Another flare shell. And you just go outside, right? Yep. I checked in here. Looks like it. I'm gonna keep these shoes. I'll check this truck and then I'll go back. I was really hoping to find a book, but I guess ripping apart the shoes. I think I go this way. Should take me kinda to bedtime. I want to run to kill my alertness, but I don't want to run because it uses more calories. Alright, back to our hole. Well, it's official. Basically, an entire day of blizzard, an entire day of glimmer fog. Yeah, if you listen closely down here, you can hear music in the background. It sounds like Aurora music. Oh, you know what I have on me? I didn't even remember. I have that. I don't need you. It's an hour 15. nice. The glimmer fog ends right when it's time basically to go to bed. Alright, I gotta eat. I didn't see. I'm just gonna go with that. And asleep. And now we have an aurora. I'm gonna eat 2 more of these. And I'm gonna tear down that sweater, I think. Actually, what is... Mending is 3 and about a quarter. Well, that'll kill 45 minutes. And we need to drink. What's our weight? 49 out of 45. What don't I need? I don't really need that. I don't know if this makes it lighter. That went up. No, it doesn't. It retains the same amount of weight. But whatever, I feel better about it being in there. I don't need you. Oh, I don't need you. Don't need you. And I don't know, man. Do you guys have any ideas of what it is I can do right now? Aside from just passing time? Because I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think if I pass time for an hour, I can sleep for an hour. Can you please go on the floor? Why? What's it too close to? It's like 8 miles away from everything. Liars. Well, I'll just use this one. I'm gonna eat 5 of these. We got the radio. I did say yesterday that I'm not really interested in looking for the bow. Reason being that's gonna be more weight. So I think what I'm thinking is that we just go outside. It's morning now. At least I believe it's morning. Let's go outside. We'll have a look if there's any deer. And if there's not, we're just gonna leave. Ooh, it's still not really daytime. I don't like that. It's not quite daytime. You're probably the best thing to repair. Yeah. Alright, let's hope for deer. If there's no deer, there's a slight chance I might come back here and go after the bunnies. They should be out. I don't see any deer. Whatever, we're here, let's go. We got what we came here for. We can't stick around hoping. And I really don't want to loot this place right now because, like I said, we got enough weight at that little train station that I really don't want to be taking on even more weight. I'm gonna look through that stuff and see what stuff I'm willing to leave behind. The saplings have to come. I have no intention of building a travois in that section. So let's just make like a tree and get out of here.
Sure getting cold.
Y'all are quiet. Where you at? Talk to me, I'm lonely. Oh, Murd's here. Coach is out cutting his grass. Hey, Murd, how you doing? Coach is here.
Wait,
Nice.
I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
So we've been doing algebra in my course the last couple of days. We finished up with it yesterday, and oh, am I so happy that it's finished. There was these equations that we were looking at, and I thought, you know what, doing the equations is one thing, right? But then they had some questions for us. You read the question and you have to figure out from the question how to write the equation. And I thought, what do I need to know how, why do I need to know how to write an equation like this? I mean, I remember when I was in school, I was one of those kids, you know, every once in a while, one of the kids would be like, when are we ever going to use this in the real world? I was one of those guys. I'm no longer that guy. But I also do have 31 years of experience in knowing what stuff I'm not going to use. And I think I mentioned before, I understand the whole concept of this. It's not only to make you learn, but it's also to make sure that the knowledge doesn't die. in the event of a collapse, but they can always put that information in a building somewhere, right? But some of these things that they're teaching us, I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, you know what? The only people that will ever use this are people that go into careers that require advanced mathematics. So
This stuff will come in handy.
it's kind of pointless to be teaching all of us. Oh, look at you guys. These little things. And I asked my instructor, I said, you know what? I said, I get it. I understand why we have to do this, but what I don't understand is why do I have to know how to come up with an equation? I said, when in the world am I ever gonna be in a scenario where I'm like going up to my buddy and like, hey, if I have 2x times 47y subtracted by 14x, what is x and y? If I ever asked my buddy that, he'd slap me upside the head and tell me to speak English. And to his credit, our instructor did come up with a scenario where you might want to know that. He talked about a particular baseball player. It was funny because he's like, does anybody here watch baseball? Anybody like baseball? Because our instructor, I don't know if I told you, our instructor is actually American. He's an American veteran. He's a pretty cool guy. But it was just silence when he asked, oh, you little bugger. And so I unmuted my mic and I'm like, Western Canada, bud. I don't know how many of us really care about baseball. And he's like, fair enough. But he still went on with his example. His example was some baseball player that got offered this massive contract, but deferred all of the money except for a little bit until after the contract. And he explained how the equation would work. And I'm like, yeah, all right, I get it. But at the same time, I could figure that out without knowing that formula. So I'm still stumped as to when I would possibly ever be in a scenario where I'm going to question my buddy on unknown variables. I am so happy that garbage is done. And I'm praying. I even said to him, I'm like, you know what I'm hoping? I remember back when I was in school, way back, like 30 odd years ago, there would be stuff they would be teaching us that would scare the hell out of us, and by the time an exam came, there'd be one, maybe two questions on that. And that was it. And I told him, I'm praying that that's the case with some of this stuff. That's the guy he was talking about. That is the guy, coach. I've never heard of that guy before. I used to be a baseball fan when I was a kid. I was a big Montreal Expos fan. Gary Carter was my favorite player. Tim Raines. Loved, I don't know anybody that didn't love Tim Raines. He was the man. That guy could run. I still remember my buddy. He just got some new cleats. We were in his kitchen. And he comes running into the kitchen and he's like, Tim Raines! And then he slipped and wiped out. Went sliding across the floor. Nothing brings tears to my eyes like witnessing somebody wipe it out. I don't care how injured you get. I'm laughing my ass off and I don't care. Reality will kick in after a few seconds and I'll be like, hey, you okay? But I need my time to bust a gut.
I'm starving.
Because I just cannot not do it. I honestly don't think there's anything funnier in the world than somebody losing it. Well, actually, you know what? That guy in the distance walking into a spider web, that guy is hilarious too. Or the one running from bees. Or a bee. I've literally pulled my vehicle over and jumped out on the side of a road because there was a bee.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
61. Alright. I don't need those. But yeah, be warned, if you're ever hanging out with me and you wipe out, I'm gonna need a moment to regain my composure. You can break your arm, I really don't care. I'm gonna be in tears. I've done it with my own wipeouts too. It's hilarious. Oh, I forgot. I have you. Are you even gonna be worthwhile? 0.8. Point 8. I don't even think 0.8 is gonna be. I don't think 0.8 is gonna take long enough to cook for me to even harvest the rest of this rabbit. Tim Raines was fast. That guy. But yeah, Gary Carter was my man because I mean he was a catcher, right? So in hockey I was primarily a goalie. Sometimes I was a forward, sometimes I was a defenseman. But my dad used to always get on my case because I'd be a forward this year. Next year I wanted to be a goalie. The next year I wanted to be a forward. Then I'd be a goalie, and my dad would get mad. He's like, pick one. I don't care what position you play, just pick one. Because you're at that age where every year your equipment doesn't fit. Might get lucky and it might fit for 2 years, but he was tired of buying brand new equipment every year. Because goal equipment, even back then, wasn't very cheap. I'm just going to do that. I'm not even going to bother with... Well, that was basically not even worth its time. But we can, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Right there. Oh no, you're, yeah, you are. Transferable. And we will do that. Whoops. That took forever. Alright. There's that, and that. And where's the other one? This one. I have 2 of you and I have 2 of you. I can make a 3rd one of you. And I have a ton of water. So I may as well cook you. What does these prepared acorns do? Am I supposed to? Can somebody tell me? Hey, OG, welcome in. Can somebody tell me? Do I need to boil these, or am I better to keep them raw? Alright, I'm gonna take that. Oh, wait. These ones weren't ready. Reishi. I dropped 3. Okay. 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 8 minutes. I want to wait till they say hot. I don't know if it matters, but that's what I'm doing. Red. You know what? You're yellow. Oh, whoever came up with that idea is brilliant. 4 minutes. How long do you take? 5 minutes. Harvest. I don't care. Alright. Whoa, wrong one. Oh, I think I put them in the wrong containers. I wanted those to go in here. Oh, no, I didn't. I know what I'm doing. Well, it doesn't matter, Merd. I'm not, what do we got here? What is it? 32 minutes. Oh, boy. Depends on what you want to use them for, but cooking them's okay. Does cooking them make them useful for tea? I honestly don't remember. Oh, wait, I forgot. I have to take these. I cannot leave those. But you're cured. I want to take the cured ones. I don't want those. What do I have? I only got 5 of these. You can eat them once they're cooked also if you want to make the coffee. Okay. Well, my fire's gone out, so I'm not going to worry about it. And, wow, I'm at 63. I can definitely leave 3 or 4, maybe even 5 liters of water here. You know what? The best place to leave the water will be over here by the fire. I will not miss it by the fire. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we're midday 56. You have to go. I don't need that flare, but you know what? It's 1. I don't need all the cloth, but I have it, so let's go. OG's in pain due to being old, but otherwise good. Yeah, how old is old? Not as old as you or Knifo, but close, 47. Well, you're almost as old as me. I'm 51, so... I don't know that there's too much difference in body pain from 47 to 51. Look at that. Is that a maple? Is that a maple? Anyone? Maple? That one, way down there. I'm looking for more cattails too. Mert's the youngest one here at 41. You're the baby. The wee little baby. Coach finds every day starts a little different. Yeah, I'm kind of there at times. I don't know that the average 51-year-old has my issues. Depends on if you've ever hurt your back in your life. Depends on if you were ever a goalie and did years of splaying your legs out in ways that they're not meant to. That's a deer. That is a frickin' deer. And I think that's a buck. Oh, you're right there. What are you, little lady? That's what you are, a little lady. Yeah, I want you, boy. Get into my belly. Frickin'. I'm allowed to. Wow. Wow. What's with this guy? Running away like a female. The males used to not spook as easily as the females. And that guy was a little far away to be running. And plug you right in the head. Or right in the toe. I hit him, I saw. But I should actually check, maybe my arrow broke over here too. Nope. We got chickens. I don't really want chickens. I want deer. Over here, deer. I'm gonna right in the face, bud. Right in the face. Oh, it's a... I think they did make him a little more nervous because I've killed a lot of deer in this game, and that guy was a... What the... Like I said, I know the females have always been a little easier to spook. And if a male is close to a female, if you spook the female, that will spook the male. But the other time, he was by himself and he was at a distance and he still got spooked. Will you quit pulling that out? Cattail. I could have got a nice headshot on him if I would have pulled my bow out first. He was coming right for me. I'm just gonna eat you, just to get rid of you. If you could stop running, that would be cool. I think I hit him literally right in the hoof. Come on, buddy, I won't hurt you. Not for long, anyways. Where is he? if I ever told you guys, I don't know why this popped into my head. You know where you go to, like, well, here it's like Tim Hortons, and you got the little Tim Hortons card, and like you gotta swipe, you gotta hold it out for them to use the scanner on it first, give you your points or whatever, and then you whip out the debit card or your cash. I held out my Tim Hortons card for this one girl. Oh, you are a maple. She pulled out the scanner and like bang on. I looked at her, I'm like, holy. I'm like, what are you, like Call of Duty, Fortnite, what? And she started laughing. I'm like, if I'm ever in a dire situation and I need a hitman, you're the one. Because ain't nobody hit this thing with that precision before in their lives. Where did he even go? I lost where he went. And I really, honestly, I have no idea why that just popped into my head. Did he drop? Is that why? Like, he came this way. I don't hear him. I don't see him. There's his tracks. No, I didn't hear him drop either, but he ran this way and I never did see him come back. And I don't think he would continue up in there unless I was actively chasing him and happened to spook him again. Maybe he dropped behind somewhere. Maybe he was out of range and we couldn't really hear him. I don't know. I make all those emotes and merge using like other ones. Tisk, tisk. I don't know if I told you, I was trying to make an animated hatchet one, like the Long Dark hatchet. But several attempts, and I only get one of those per day with this free program I'm using. Online program. But every time it came out too small and you couldn't really tell what it was. And I thought this would be perfect for when I'm getting attacked by a wolf. Y'all could pull out the hatchet, do the little melee thing. Didn't turn out that way though. Yeah, you used half, and I see the good ones. You got the puppy, you got my head bob, and you got the 29. That's all good. I appreciate it. Mr. Coach got a hatchet. Mine was animated though, like it was a swinging hatchet. I liked it. And I wanted it. I lost the blood trail, did I? Like, where did he go? Please don't tell me his blood trail just vanished. Oh, dear is right. It's not like I don't need to eat or anything, you know? Well, if this is gonna be the case here, I'm gonna go after his woman and take her down. There's a challenge, Murd. Only male deer. No killing the females. Did he somehow double back? Him and his girl are over there snickering at me. Look at that idiot over here. I ran over there 20 minutes ago and he's still over there looking for me. I got his arrow sticking out of my hoof. Quite possibly the slowest bleed out you can imagine. At this point, I'm like, I might have to resort to fishing. No fishing. I don't have any hooks on me anyway, so. And by the time I caught a fish and cooked it, I will have long lost my well-fed.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yeah, well, maybe you should shoot better, Astrid. I think that's her. I'll be honest though, I don't think I missed by much. That buck that I shot at from that distance, there she is. He was facing me and I hit him in the back hoof. Which means there's a good possibility that my arrow went right by his head or just below. That is a long, long, long distance away to be aggroing. It would be hilarious if the buck died right by the door of the little train station there. Catch. Damn it. Oh, you. Come on. Did I even... Did I hear two of them running? Did I even hit that one? I don't think I hit her.
Boom headshot! Boom headshot! Boom headshot!
That scared me, actually. The expert marksman at work. Hey, come on, what about Coach? He took down a bear with a flare gun, but he hit the bear in the back. Still better than what I just pulled off here. I will be so disappointed. Like, I need this now. Like, anything to eat. No. Murd took down a bear with the flare gun before dying from falling. Oh, look at you right there. Come on, Missy. Thank you. I'll take that. I'm taking it all. 41 minutes. Oh boy. Look at that. Watch that. Watch that. Oh, come on, come on. That's why I'm taking the 0.3. It is purely for that. Oh, great. Of course, right? That'll help the calories a little bit. Hey, Billy. Welcome in.
I'll lay down for a bit.
Well, at least we're by the tracks and we can't get lost. But it is cutting it pretty close for the well-fed. And yeah, watch, we'll get there and that buck will be right outside the door. Yeah, a little bit of tea is better than nothing. I might have to actually do another. At least the wind is coming primarily from behind us. How's that? You know what? Worst case scenario, it's deer, right? I can eat it. I can eat it raw. And we'll just get food poisoning, and it's almost bedtime anyways. And I have reishi tea. So now that I remembered that, we're instantly out of the woods. Alright, y'all, stick around here. I'm gonna end this right here for YouTube. So those of you on YouTube, I thank you for joining, and I will see you tomorrow.